Hello. Yeggooner, back again with another one. Now, let me move my thing. Back again with another one, you feel me? Now we're gonna do the weekly matchups. This is week two. Week two of the Funky Lads Fantasy. Now, week two of the Funky Lads Fantasy, these are the matchups we got for you. Okay? Y'all saw what happened in the first week, you feel me? Some people's got L's, you dig? You get me? I'm not gonna reveal that. I'm just gonna tell you the matchups. The next video will tell you how everything flew. You get me? So these are the matchups for next week in the Funny Lads Fantasy. We're on a road to 1,000k. So if you're here, you're enjoying the fantasy videos, please like and subscribe. Anyways, first of all, we gotta shout out our sponsor, NBA43.net. You dig? This is where you yeah, let's get into this. So for week two, um, you're gonna get Jimmy versus serial winner. Both of these guys have got L's. Both of them, their records is 0-1. Now, we saw why they lost last week. We saw why they lost. Like, you get me? We know why they lost. Even I don't even know what order I'm doing these videos in. I'm just chatting. So we're gonna have to see what order I'm doing this video. Yeah, I know what order I'm doing it in now. My head is clicked. It's locked in. Anyways, so both of these guys got L's. One of these L's must, well, one of the O's must go because you can still draw and no one's drawn yet. So one of the O's must go. Jason Tatum, points, free throw percentage at the moment is a weakness for him. He shot terrible from free throw percentage, but his points were crazy freeze. This is the key player for Jimmy right now, and so you just gotta take a look at his team, take a look at the breakdown, and see how you gonna beat him. Serial winner, assist, free throw percentage is his weakness for Trey Young, which is his number one pick. And again, man, like I've been saying like I said before, I've been saying, when you're playing your matchup, look at their key player, see how much times their key player's playing. The stats will kind of lean in that favor. You feel me? And then just work it out from there. Now, what I'm predicting for this one is I think serial winner's gonna lose. Because Jimmy is gonna realize that he needs to be a little bit more active. It was week one, but he needs to be a little bit more active in the waiver wires in order for him to win. And he's not gonna like Jimmy's sick at fantasy. You feel me? So it's gonna be, yeah. So I'm thinking serial winner's gonna lose this matchup in my personal opinion. London is Red versus Vancouver Glizzies. You get me? YEG versus what, I don't even know what Vancouver's accurate. I don't care what it is. You get me? Look, Shea Gildas Alexander, points is his strength, 3 points is his strength. Doncic, I should have maybe changed this because his free throw percentage was crazy in week one, but we don't know if that's gonna change. It was only 2 games, right? We don't know if that's gonna change. I'm predicting a unanimous victory for me. This is another one where someone's O must go, and I'm predicting a unanimous victory for me. You feel me? It's your job to change that. You get me? It's your job to change that. Now, next up is Yellowstone versus Goodfellas. Now, this one, yeah, two people that won their matchup last week. Two man that won their last week. Now, with the Goodfellas, he had the opportunity of getting a big, like, an actual challenge. He played me, played a good team. He played a team that is capable of doing crazy things, and he came out unscathed. So he, like, in my head, like, I'm thinking, he's thinking he can beat anyone right now. He's thinking he can beat anyone right now. And Tyrese Halliburton was trash last week. So how is this gonna shift? You get me? Two, someone's O must go. It's funny because I said that for the losses. Anyways, with this one, it's gonna be tough. With Goodfellas, what he needs to do is early on identify where he can stream, who is the person he can drop to stream, or maybe he doesn't need to stream. Right? That's what he has to identify. Yellowstone, 5 acquisitions last week. This guy's active on the wire, and I feel like there's gonna be a change of fortune. Goodfellas, I feel like you might lose. I'm not saying you will, and the reason I'm saying this is probably gonna be the matchup of the week, because for Yellowstone, all of his players played like they come back from Amsterdam over the off season. They all came from Amsterdam after the off season. Like they were all draining their energies. Like these guys were high up in the sky in hot air balloons. You get me? They played garbage last week. Like all of them. I don't know how it's possible, like based off chance, that you pick random players in a draft to play with each other, and all those players you picked played rubbish collectively on your team. I don't know how that's possible, but that's what happened to Yellowstone. Now, I just think that's unlucky. So I think it's gonna be a tight matchup. I think it's gonna be a matchup of the week. I'm definitely putting my money up. Yeah, man. Like it's slightly swinging this way, but like Goodfellas' team last week, we saw what it did. It was crazy. Now, next matchup, next season versus Flat Earth Gang. Like I'll be honest with you, next season can win this if for some reason Flat Earth Gang doesn't do his lineup in the week. That's the only way I see next season winning. Is Embiid gonna play? That's my question for this week. Is Embiid going to play? I'm not even gonna talk about Embiid. Is he gonna play? Last week's MVP was Anthony Davis, and if y'all watched the last video, you can see that the stats that Anthony Davis like he's good at. Flat Earth Gang didn't even like. It was just one of those things. They were top ups because his team and Anthony Davis will do it. Like Anthony Davis was like, "Yo, you're weak here. Let me help you out here. You're weak there. Let me help you out." But it was just one of those things. He was just topping it up because his whole team would do it. Like were solidifying other stats, and Anthony Davis was topping up the other ones. So it was just one of those things where it's like, I do not see next season. Like it's so. Like, next season is a Man United fan, and I deliberately used the Man United badge as well, because this season, your season right now is Man United's season IRL, and it's just fitting. You get what I'm trying to say? Like I said with Yellowstone, it just happens to make sense. You feel me? Unanimous victory to Flat Earth Gang. I should start like... In the week, we're gonna review. We'll see what we can do during the week. Anyways, I think this is the final matchup. London is Blue versus We'll Never Walk Alone. Now, both of these teams disappointed me last week. If I'm being honest, they were both a bit meaty. I'm predicting a clash of titans here, though. What I want to happen is for London is Blue to lose, because this is the thing about how meaty his team was last week. This guy plays mind games with everybody, so we don't know if he wanted his team to be meaty. We don't know that. He's like, oh, let me just do what is necessary to win. That's what he does. He does what is necessary to win, right? So to paint a proper picture, for this. Basically, in the actual NBA game, he would score 81 points if he knows that you're only gonna. If he knows you're only gonna score 78, he's like, I'll score 81, win the game, and then make it. That's what he will do. This is Mister. I will remove all my players on a Sunday so that my field goal percentage stays up, and I know you're still not gonna win. That's what he does. So I don't know if his team was meaty. I don't know if his team was meaty because he wanted his team to be meaty. And that's why I'm predicting him to win this matchup. I want You'll Never Walk Alone to win this matchup. I'm making it very clear. I know you guys know I have agendas. I don't care if you know I have an agenda. I don't care. I'm a human being. You feel me? I want you to lose because I want that bag. You feel me? And last matchup, meaty versus meatyist. Yeah? Crap versus shite. I want y'all to Yeah, yo, in the comment section below, tell me who you think is shite. Which one do you think is shite, and which one do you think is she? Anyways, all jokes aside, I'm being a little bit of a bumhole. Um, this is gonna be another clash. This is gonna be another matchup of the week, and and the reason being is because we have laissez faire versus hard work. Now, as meaty as Loki or Primetime City's team is, I'm not calling you Gambit. NBA for free.net told me that you can't change your name. But besides the fact, the reason I am saying that I think he's going to win is because his managerial skills are just crazy. With how bad his team is, he's going to find a way to still win. It's just how it flows. And this is why we love Funky Lads Fantasy. Because you can draft garbage in the draft and pick Sabonis first round. And after picking Sabonis, picking Kawhi Leonard second, who has not played a single, has not set foot on the basketball court, and then after pick Vujovic in the third round and still win your matchup in week 1. Like, that's why we love this fantasy thing, you get me? Now, with that being said, I believe Ain't No Stopping Us is gonna go 0-2 this week, and that's just what I think, right? And I'm gonna end off the week 2 matchups, week 2 predictions with this. All of you that are listening, that are managers in this fantasy, you have the right to prove me wrong and win your matchups. But Charlie, Adrian, Vancouver, you ain't winning your matchup. YG Guna, back again with another fantasy video. Peace.